I am from Pakistan and I am a Fulbright scholar to the University of Toledo, and that has been my privilege to be here through the Fulbright Scholar Program. So my research focus relies on computational modeling through biological data. What that means is that we do some mathematical magic, and we try to figure out how things interact in the biological system. I work with what are called protein kinases, which are enzymes that add phosphates, and I infer their networks. But at this point, pretty much any sort of computational modeling that we have to do, I get to work on that.
I'm from Columbus, Ohio, but I did my undergraduate here at the University of Toledo. Early on in my research here at the university, I studied schizophrenia and epilepsy, looking at the genomic structure of it. But recently I've been working with software design and developing tools to help understand pathway design. Specifically, we use text mining and natural language processing to help develop tools for future researchers.
So for a bioinformaticist, there's two tools that we use extensively. One is coffee and the other is computer. Coffee because you have to stay up for a long time when you're stuck on a program, and computer is basically what solves all our problems. In our computer, we use a couple of programming languages extensively. One of them is R, the other is Python, and we get to work with supercomputers like the Ohio Supercomputer Center's Owens supercomputer. So these are the ones that I work with on a daily basis.
We use R to utilize text mining and natural language processing, such as BERT, which is a bidirectional encoding transformer. So this helps us understand language, like in descriptions, and like say we use PubMed. We can use PubMed abstracts to develop themes, or topic modeling is one of the other methods I use a lot.
It's usually bursts of work followed by stretches of peace. So during the days when we have those entire projects working or the ideas are flowing, I can spend anywhere between 12 and 16 hours a day, and that gets compensated when there's not much to do, or we have something running on the supercomputer and we get a week's estimate. So we just relax, and during those days it's mostly reading and writing. So that's 2 to 4 hours that consumes me in work. So these things kind of balance each other out.
It's quite difficult, but how I like to balance it is I like to get into work very early. I like to get into work around 6 a.m. I like to work and then right around 5 o'clock I like to send out emails and get all my work out of the way, and then once I'm home. I like to spend time with my dog and with my girlfriend, watch movies, and I like to have that nice balance in between things where if I'm at work or if I'm working, I'm at work, and then when I'm at home, I'm at home.
What has helped me so far is, again, those long stretches where there's not much to do. Then I basically close up everything, and I spend time with my family. I have a 2-year-old daughter and my wife, so we go around, we go to the parks, we go shopping, but so that's how we sort of compensate for the times when I can't do everything.
My favorite spot on campus would probably have to be the neuroscience conference room. It doubles as a conference room and as almost our lunch area. It's where we do a lot of collaborations, it's where we host a lot of meetings, and it's where we like to discuss future projects or our projects in general. We've had amazing speakers come and talk to us from like Cincinnati, Yale, Toronto. So really it's an amazing place to be because you're gathering information, and also we use it as a lunchroom, so it's also a good time because you get to catch up with friends and stuff.
So that can be classified as the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good thing is that there's a lot of bioinformatics related work to do. So our lab has had an incredible output. We have worked on more than 12 different bioinformatics related projects over this time, because COVID shut down everything, so benches were not available, so everything could be done on computers. The bad part is that it increased the workload. There are not enough bioinformaticists in the world to go around. So the bad part was that the separation of home and work basically just obliterated. The ugly part is that when that happens, it becomes very difficult to keep the balance. So that's how I would describe how COVID affected my research work. Overall, after the first few rough months, we have been able to go to a healthier balance, figure out things out, so that's been great.
One of the things that it's really shown me is how accessible bioinformatics is. You know, a lot of my work has not been affected because I've been able to work at home without any interruption. Bioinformatics is one of the great fields where just by having a computer, we're able to continue to work and continue to do our research. So I think that's one thing that it's shown me. It's shown me the power of how bioinformatics can be utilized, and shown me new opportunities. So during the weekdays, we actually have a mentorship day on Wednesday nights with Dr. McCollum Smith, my PI. And it's actually one of the things I very much look forward to, because it's not just research focused, it's professional development focused. It's, you know, what are your personal goals in life? What are your plans with this training? So the PIs here at the university very much take an interest in you. They want to make sure that you're not just doing research to do research. It's, you know, what are your goals in life? What do you want to do? So I look forward to that just because it's planning forward, and it's really helped me develop as an individual.
My wife did her undergrad from the University of Toledo a few years back, and she would rant and rave about how amazing this place is, and the parks and the people who are so friendly, and the university that is amazing. And I was a little bit skeptical in the beginning, but since I have been here over the past 2 years, I have found that she was not exaggerating, she was actually underselling it. This is a beautiful place, especially the parks, the biking trails, the hiking trails. I love that. We as a family go around that. The faculty here is amazing. So I would recommend the university and the city. So since I have already knew a little bit about how this place was, I had some expectations, and Toledo not only met them, it exceeded them. And I am very happy that I was placed here, and I get to work with all the amazing people that are here, my cohort, the other PhD students, master students. That's an amazing atmosphere here. I'm really happy.